I've gone in and I've completed the editing of each time frame, each picture with its time frame. I've knocked them down. I believe I told y'all to make it zero point 0.8. It really looks better if you make it more like zero point 0.4 or zero point 0.5, but you don't have to go back and make that changes on this one. Just in the future, try to make it a lot smaller. I think it looks much better. Nonetheless, we've gotten to this point, but now we need to go back and we want to start. We want to preview this movie. Right here, I can grab this handle, this marker here, and I can scroll back all the way through my pictures. I don't want to go too far because then it stops. But now I can take it up here to the very front. And now I'm at the beginning. Now when I come over here and I click on the play, I can preview what it's doing here. You can see that it's really taken too much time. I should have really made it more like 0.8, but I can kind of see things moving up and down in here now. So I see a little motion and I can see the stop action. Whoops, you can see my forehead there. So I've interfered with the picture, and so I would lose some points there. But now I'm going to move this back. Another thing is you can see as I move along here, there's a little bar here at the bottom that I could have used to help speed this up. Right here, you can see this little bar. I can grab this and drag things much faster. I have a toolbar down here that's kind of interfering, but we can work around that. Point is, now I can go in there and I can see what I've created. I could go in and save it now, or I can go in and share it. There's many different ways. I can even sit there and add some my voice to go along with this. I could add music. Another option is I can go in there and start working from the timeline option. So I want to go back to the star. I'd really need to, though, first and foremost, save my work. This is something where you can lose your work if you don't save it as you go along. So we need to figure that out. I apologize for that. I had a little bit of a cough there and needed to get a drink of water to resolve it. Anyway, back to where I was saying. So we need to come to a stopping point. We need to save what we're working on. And really the easiest way is come up here and click on Finish Video. From there, I need to give it a title. I want to use the title that I used for my video itself, but I could save it with anything that will help me find it in the future. Loss in time. So I'm going to click Set. Now, on this screen, this is important. I could change the title, like I said, but I need to make sure I choose 480 or 720. This is a big difference. Really, I encourage you, go ahead and choose 720. But then I can also choose where I want to save it. And I would encourage you to make sure you always choose your Google Drive. In the future, you could also save it to YouTube, Dropbox, Vim. There's many different things, but right now we just want to save it in your Google Drive. That way you can share it with me because we're going to be presenting this in class. So I'm going to click Finish. Now, this is what, again, takes a lot of time. You're going to have to sit there, give it time because it's going to take time to queue. And while your video may have only been 21 seconds, it could easily take 5 minutes just to render or load it up into queue of 5 minutes. So make sure you really take your time, make sure you give it time, and hopefully everything will work out okay. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand.